Welcome back to engineering graphics class. In this today's session we will discuss the problem number 21 in projection of planes. Okay, let me discuss the question. The question is given like this: a pentagonal lamina of edges 25 mm is resting on HP with one of its corners such that the edge opposite to this corner is 25 mm above HP and makes an angle 45 degree with VP. Full stop. Draw the top and front view of the plane lamina in this position. Full stop. Determine the inclination of the lamina with HP. Okay, first we will note down the data. So here they given the shape of pentagon. So the pentagon shape they given, and the side of the pentagon, that means the edges side they given 25 mm. Okay, and next the resting condition. Here they given the resting on HP and the corner is resting. So we can take this is resting condition is corner on HP. So corner is resting on HP. And next we need to check the surface inclination. So usually we will check the surface inclination, but in this case they not given the surface inclination. Instead of the surface inclination they given another data, that is the side opposite to the resting corner. So we can say side opposite to the resting corner. So this is the data they given. The side opposite to the resting corner is, so they given the height, that is 20 mm above HP. This is 20 mm above HP. Instead of giving the angle, they given the data in the form of distance. So okay, that we will discuss later. And the next is last VP inclination we have to check. So here the VP, the same side is inclined to VP at 45 degrees. That means the side opposite to the corner, that side is inclined to VP at, they given the angle 45 degree. Okay, and now we will discuss the problem. Now here as usual we have to take the first quadrant. So that's why here the VP will become above XY line and below XY line we will get the HP. Okay, as usual before going to the problem we will discuss the same thing with the plane. Okay, now we consider the plane. Here we have a plane, pentagonal plane of the side 25. It is resting on HP. As usual they given resting condition on the corner, so we will keep the corner on the left side, and then the front top view it is look like exact pentagon, and in the front view it is look like a straight line. Okay, coming to the second step. So in the previous problem and all they used to give the surface inclination, but here they not given surface inclination. They given the side opposite to the corner, to the resting corner. Here resting, if you take the resting corner is here, this is the side opposite to resting corner. This is 20 mm above HP. That means we need to raise this side till it should be distance between the XY line or the horizontal plane. It should be 20. So we need to draw 20 mm locus line first, and then we need to rise it until this edge should touch the 20 mm locus line. So like this we need to keep this one. So again I will explain. So we need to draw 20 mm locus line and then keeping the resting corner on the XY line, and we need to rise this edge till it should touch the 20 mm locus line. That is what they given, and later we will check the angle how much, and then if you draw the top view it will be looks like this. And next, same side is inclined to VP at 45 degrees. So after finishing this, then we need to tilt like this such that this side will make inclination with VP 45 degree. That's why we need to draw 45 degree line. After finishing we need to take this and we need to keep it on the 45 degree line on this edge. That means this edge on the 45 degree line. So this is the case, and now we will start the problem here by taking the resting corner. So we have to keep the corner on the left side. So that's why we will write the edge on the right side by keeping the space from the left corner and top. draw 25 mm line, and then to show the dimensions, draw the extension lines, and then dimension line, arrowheads, and then dimension figure 25. And as we know, the pentagon, the inside angle is 108 degree. So take any one corner, either you can take top or bottom corner, keep the protractor. From the side, you can measure the angle 90, 100 and 108 degree. You measure it. Passing through this, you draw the line, and this angle should be 108 degree, and the length of this one should be same of 25. And after getting this, draw the perpendicular line to the XY. And to get the remaining corners, so from this corner take 25, take this corner center and draw the arc to this line, and where it will intersect, that will be our fourth corner. To get the fifth one, from these two corners take 25 mm and draw the arc by taking one side, draw the one arc, and from other side you draw one more arc. Where it will intersect, that will be our fifth point, and then join to the remaining corners. Next, the naming will be, you can give the naming A and B, C, D and E. And to get the front view from all these corners, we need to draw the projection lines to XY. From the A, draw the perpendicular line, and from B and D, E already finished, then C and D, draw the projection line. And next, between these two, draw the line with the visible line. So as we know, only the profile should be visible line, remaining line should be normal line, that is the pentagon, and this is the front view. Remaining these projection line should be normal line. And coming to naming, here only one corner is here, so that's why we can give it A dash. And here B and E is there. B is the first corner we are getting, so B dash is outside and E dash should be inside the bracket. And same here, C and D is there, so C dash is first, so we can write C dash, and D dash is, we can write it inside the bracket. Okay, next step. So next step, as usual, first we will mark the resting condition. Here resting condition is corner, so we will take the corner A dash, first mark that. And here the given condition, the opposite to the resting corner, the side opposite to resting corner is 20 mm above HP. So that's why we need to take first 20 mm locus line. From anywhere you can take it, here 10 and 20. So from this point, draw the locus line. This locus line should be exactly this locus line should be exactly parallel to XY line, and then you can show the dimension like 20. And next, from the A dash, before that we can measure this length, A dash to C dash of D dash, measure this length, A dash to C dash or D, you can measure this length. Take A dash center and draw the arc where it will intersect, so that will be the C dash of D dash, like this. Where it will intersect, that will be C dash of D dash. Then you join the line between C dash and D dash to A dash, and then to get the B dash of E dash, measure A dash to B dash of E dash, take this distance, take A dash center and draw one more arc, and that arc will be B dash of E dash. And then after finishing this, we will check the angle. So how much the angle it is coming, we will write by using protractor. You can check the angle, and this angle should be 31 degree. After finishing this, you can measure the angle, it should come 31 degree. And next, to get the top view, draw the projections from here, from A dash and A. We will get A here. Then B, B dash, we will get B. And then C, C dash, C we will get. Then again here D, D, E, E dash is here, E. Okay, now we got all the points. Now join it. Now join all the corners with the visible line. A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, and back to A. Okay. So after joining, the next step we need to make the side opposite to the resting corner is CD. So this CD we need to make 45 degree with VP. So that's why measure 45 degree, take reference point, passing through the draw a line, the angle should be 45 degree. On this line the CD should be placed. So first mark the point D here and then measure D to C and draw the arc on this line and get the C. Then join this line with the visible line. After finishing this, to get the remaining points, so we can use any of the techniques. I will place the A on the top because here the points here is here. So if you put it here, it will be coincides and will not get the proper view. So that's why I will keep it here. And next I will do from A, I will draw the horizontal line. It will bisects the C and D. So this point I will take it as X because it will be exactly coming at the midpoint. And same way from the C to X, measure it, draw the arc here by taking the same dimension and write down the X. Next, from the X we need to draw perpendicular line. So draw perpendicular line, this angle should be 90 degree. And now X to A, measure it, take X center and draw the arc. And this will be our A. Like this we can get the A. Next remaining is E and B. To get E and B, from A to E, measure it, take A center and draw the arc. And now D to E, measure it, take D center and draw the one more arc. Where it will intersect, that will be the E. And same way to get the B, C to B, measure it, take C center and draw the arc. Then A to B, measure it, take A center and draw the one more arc. Where it will intersect, that will be the B. Now we got all the points, then join it. C to B, B to A, then A to E, then back to B. Okay, like this we need to reproduce the same thing here. And to get the final view, I will draw the lines from projection lines from the top view and horizontal projection line from the front view. Start with the A dash is on the XY line. You can draw the extension line up to here, get the A dash projection lines and get the A dash. And now B and E dash, you can draw the horizontal projections here and get the here the B, and we will get the B dash is here. And same way E also is on the same point, you can get the E dash. Okay. And now C and D dash. So extend this line. Here the C, you can draw the line up to here and get the C dash. And now D dash. So now we got all the points. And now join one by one. A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash, C dash to D dash, D dash to E dash, and back to A dash. Okay, like this we will join it and get the final front view. So as we know, as I am not taking the actual dimensions, I am just drawing with the freehand sketch. The shape may be, it looks different. When you take the actual dimension, you will get the proper view. When you are doing, you take the actual dimension and use the proper dimensional tools like scale, protractor, pencil, you can use it and you can draw it. Then you will get the proper view and you will get the exact values. Okay, I will repeat the same, the steps here. So we know the first step, we start with the resting condition. Here the corner we taken and we got the pentagon. And then we, by doing the projection lines, we will get the top front view, the second sequence, and we made it a visible line. And in the third sequence, in the second step, so we need to make the side opposite to the resting corner 20 mm above HP. So first we will draw the 20 mm locus line and measure this length and draw the arc, get the C dash of D dash and get the projection lines from here and the horizontal projection lines from the top view, and we got the fourth sequence. And now to get the last step. So in the last step, they told to make that same, the side opposite to the resting corner is inclined to VP at 45 degree. So we need to draw 45 degree line. On that 45 degree line, we need to keep this side on there, and we made it. And to get the final view, draw the vertical projections and horizontal projections and get the final view. So like this, the problem is solved.